Hey y'all, I know it's been a long while since I put out a shoe review or a YouTube video in general. It's been pretty busy over here with the family business, so I'm back to normal hours and schedule. So I am finally putting out this ASICS Evoride 2 review. Official review. I have an initial review when I first got this shoe. It's up on my blog. Just a little review about the points, the features, and things like that about the shoe. So we're gonna get into a little bit more in depth about the Evoride 2, and I'm so excited. Like I do with all my other shoes, I spend time testing them out before I just throw a video out at y'all. So I spent time doing tempo runs, doing walks, doing different types of runs and mileage, just to kind of get a gauge of what the shoe offers, how they feel, how they hold up, and things like that. So initially, which I feel like I say this about all the ASICS shoes I review, but they're amazing and I love them. So the Evoride is special because they are actually lighter than the Nova Blast, which is crazy because the Nova Blast are super lightweight, super cushiony, and I rave about them all the time. Well, the Nova Blast are 7.8 ounces, which is super light for a running shoe, and the Evoride are 6.8 ounces. So they're an ounce lighter, and you can really feel that when you're running. I'm not gonna say the Nova Blast feel heavy when you're running compared to the Evorides. I still love the Nova Blast. I still love so many models of ASICS, but just for argument's sake, Evoride 2s are lighter than the Nova Blast. So that's really neat. So with that lightweight, I would say it's more of like your speed shoe. And by speed shoe, I don't mean like track workout where you're running a mile, I would say it's more of like that tempo run. So you're in that kind of a long distance but faster pace. You want that more efficiency when you run. The ASICS have this metasole technology, which is this curved kind of part of the sole. And that is to absorb all that shock when you're running, when you're hitting the ground every time you stride, things like that. So it is supposed to make your run more efficient. It loads all of that energy up. It takes that energy out of takes that load out of your joints, and it just makes it for a smoother, less painful ride. So that's really neat. I'm gonna grab a Nova Blast real quick because I kind of want to compare just real quick like what they look like, because I know I'm talking about how light they are and how much lighter they are than the Nova Blast and things like that. So I'm gonna hold them both up so y'all can see a comparison real quick, okay? Okay, so Nova Blast blue, Evoride underneath. So they are light. They're only an ounce different, so it's not like you're going from huge chunky to not chunky. They're both very light shoes, and I love both of them. But you can kind of tell the Nova Blast just has that a little bit more under here. They have a little bit more cushion down here, which is probably where the extra ounce comes from. And then the Evoride still has a lot of cushion. I still don't get any pain when I run in the Evorides. I always pair them with Dr. Scholl's. I only have one pair, so they're in these right now. But if I'm running with my Evorides, I just take my Dr. Scholl's out and put them in here. But I just wanted to show y'all what they kind of look like up next to each other. So the tread is different than the Nova Blast. The Nova Blast is a little bit, I don't want to say chunky, but it's kind of thicker, I guess, on the sole. And the Evoride is more flat. It still has tread to where you can get that friction off the ground and you're not slipping and stuff like that. But it is a little bit thinner and flatter than the Nova Blast and from other models like the Nimbus and Cumulus and things like that. But still plenty of grip. It is a road shoe, so it is designed for that. They are a neutral shoe, just like the Nova Blast. Neutral shoes for ASICS are Cumulus, the Nimbus, the Evorides, the Nova Blast, I can go on for days. So those are more neutral shoes. Those are neutral shoes. I pair them with Dr. Scholl's Performance insoles just to have a little bit extra cushion for those long miles. You don't have to put them in. I do because I feel like I get less joint pain after I run, so that's why I do that. But other than that, I size the same with all my ASICs. I size up to an 8.5. I always size up a half a size than my normal shoe, which is I normally wear an 8, but with running shoes I size up to an 8.5, just to provide that a little extra space for when you move, when you're running. You don't want your toes to hit the front. You'll lose your nails. You'll get blisters. It's not fun. And then it also provides that extra space for when you swell. If you're running long distance, your feet will swell, and you want that space for your toes to be a little bit free. So that about covers my ASICS review. I'm trying to keep them short and sweet, lightweight. I would take them long distance, tempo runs. I've tested them up to about, right now I'm not running super long distance, so I've taken them up to 6 miles. They are approved for long distance. I just haven't gotten there yet with some medical stuff. I'm not to marathon training yet, but they hold up really well and I have no complaints. So if you're looking for an additional lightweight shoe that you want to switch out with like your Nova Blast or your Cumulus or like lighter shoes like that, I would throw in an Evoride. If you just need a lightweight shoe and you don't have one already, I would definitely test out the Evoride or the Nova Blast. Both are fantastic. Both have plenty of cushion, and they all have that flight foam technology in the sole. That is that shock absorption, which is wonderful. So ASICS Evoride 2, check them out. They are around $150, I believe, $120 to $150. So normal running shoe price. So that's about it. Thank y'all for watching, and I'm so sorry it's been so long, but I'm back. So thank y'all, and I'll be back with some more videos soon. Thanks for watching.